Push.
It out, stomp it out, stomp it out. Stomp it out, stomp it out, stomp it out. Stomp it out, stomp it out, stomp it out. Stomp.
When Johnny was 3.5 years old, he developed a fever. He started breaking out in a rash. We didn't know what was wrong with him. I called my doctor, and he asked me to put pressure on the spots and to see if they would turn red like a sunburn would. I did that, and they didn't turn red, and he advised me to take him to the local emergency room. I took him in. They started doing his blood work, and his white counts and everything were deadly low. So they admitted him, and he started to turn purple all over his body. He started to fill up. I mean, he was twice his body weight in blood. They called a trauma team from another hospital to come and get him because they didn't know what was wrong with him. Thank God the doctor that answered the phone did his residency in London, and where there was an outbreak of meningitis, and he knew exactly what was wrong with Johnny. But they got to the hospital, and they told us they had intubated him and that he probably wouldn't last 2 hours. To call my family, call the priest, that we were going to lose him. There was no mortality survival for what he had. He went into a coma, and his body started turning purple, then went to pure black. They had to do emergency surgery on his arm. They wanted to release the toxins out of his body to see if they could save him. They did a CAT scan, MRIs, found out it hit his brain in 5 places. They told me he would be deaf, blind, mentally retarded, or all of them. So it would be better for Johnny if he goes. And I said, no, it wouldn't. I'll take my son whichever way I can get him. About 3 weeks later, Johnny came out of the coma. He looked over at me, so I knew he could see. Screamed his sister's name. I knew he could speak. And we just waited. We were hoping that they told me he was going to lose his left arm and both of his feet. And they waited to see if it would come back little by little. And his arm came back. He lost a muscle in his arm. He lost his fingertips, his left ear. And by then, his legs got so bad that they had to amputate both of his legs above the knee.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's all.
Meningitis, stomp it out. Just one shot, stomp it out.
Meningitis, stomp it out. Just one shot, stomp it out. Meningitis, stomp it out. Just one shot, stomp it out. Meningitis, stomp it out. Just one shot, stomp it out.
This is my sister, Jane. She died with meningitis. She was a freshman in college, and she was not living on campus. She was living at home. We love her, and we miss her very much. And we just hope that none of y'all have to go through the same thing that we have went through.
Stomp it out. Meningitis, stomp it out. Just one shot, stomp it out.
10 years ago, I contracted meningococcal meningitis. After spending 2 months in the hospital, I have since then been left with chronic kidney disease, anemia, which requires me to take a shot in the arm every week. I have to take over 20 pills a day. I'm covered with scars all over my body. And not only that, but I have to return to the hospital once a month for blood tests.
My name is Lacey. This is my cousin Ryan. He died at the age of 18 from meningococcal meningitis. I've had my shot. Go get yours. Don't let what happened to Ryan happen to you.
Stomp it out, stomp it out,